What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, here, as always, with my co-hosts, John Luke and Jeff/Josh. And today we are joined by a very special guest, good friend of the show, no great friend of the show, Jay, a.k.a. G-Men Jay. It's nice to have you here today, Jay. Josh,
appreciate
Jeff,
you guys having
whatever.
me. Thank you for for the great friend that just made my heart warm. So thank you very much.
Undercover lover of the show.
Undercover.
Undercover.
That's the only word that I have issue with in that sentence. There's nothing undercover about this love. But Jay here, for those of you who are not familiar with him, which you really should be. You can find him on Twitter at GmanJ, but he's the co-host of a podcast with Upside. I'm a writer for Going for Two and for Sleeper Wire. He's always pushing out great stuff. I know on a podcast for Upside, they've had some big guests recently, and they've got an awesome lineup coming up the next couple weeks. Jay, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about that. The guests that you have coming up.
Yeah, we've had our guy Shane from the Fantasy Football Astronauts last night. We had to push back because, for those of you who don't know, I unfortunately have COVID, so I'm getting over it. I'm doing well, but we pushed back our Thursday show to last night and had Marco and Justin from 14 Personnel on. It was an absolute blast. And we've got some big names coming up. One of them might be on with us right now. Maybe not. I don't know.
Are you streaming right now?
I don't know. No, I'm talking about with us.
Josh is going on your show?
Yeah, yes. Jeff, actually.
You better watch out.
But we'll be announcing we got some big names coming up. We'll probably throw that up this afternoon. So, and there's my guy, Jeff.
Nobody asked you, Jeff.
Follow him on Twitter at GmanJ to make sure you don't miss that.
You know what Jeff told me the other day, Simon?
What?
He said he hates Clemson because we beat OSU and they would have given LSU a game.
Ooh.
It must be fun living in a world where that's your reality.
I know, right?
I'm not even like mad. I'm a little jealous. Like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, man. If only the Browns had beaten the Chiefs, I really think we'd be winning the Super Bowl. Like, I think they could have given the Bucs a run for their money. That would have been our Super Bowl for sure. You know, I'm with you, Jeff.
Great point. It's a great point.
NBA Rick says, "What up, fellas? Studs pie."
NBA, Julia Jones.
NBA, I have no idea what you look like. I'm not even sure if you're a male or a female, but I'm sure you're a stud either way. Is stud only like relative to dudes? Is it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right.
You're not
it's
getting
like
around
it's a male horse, right? And it's like a good male racing
right?
horse.
You have to like a stud fee, like
just say you're beautiful.
Yeah, you're beautiful, NBA.
Beautiful.
NBA's got
James
wow.
Blunt.
I'm going to pause whatever I'm doing if we can get the rest of that in there.
No,
NBA wants to know some trivia
That's
about us. He wants to know what our favorite Super Bowl food is. This is, I know Simon always has mouth-watering dessert. I love donuts, not all dessert. I just want to put that out there. Donuts and churros.
And what was the Dutch dish you were telling me about last night?
Hagelslag. It's not a dish.
Okay?
Mouthful of Hagelslag.
Hagelslag, they're chocolate sandwich sprinkles. It's like an open face. It's an open. You take a piece of bread, you put butter on it, and then you cover it in these chocolate sprinkles, and that's like a food that you can eat in the Netherlands.
Change that with rainbow sprinkles, and I'm in.
There you go.
Rainbow sprinkles on bread sounds kind of gross. I don't know why. But Jay, what is your favorite?
Yeah, it does.
What is your
I can
favorite
see the
Super Bowl
chocolate.
food?
I feel like back when I wasn't vegetarian, it was buffalo chicken dip.
Ooh, oh, you stole mine.
Now
you
I
bastard.
don't know. Maybe just pizza. Like, honestly, it's just, this isn't even like a Super Bowl question. It's just a normal question. French fries, probably.
I'm going to go with buffalo chicken dip. You took mine. I will down an entire crock pot of buffalo chicken dip if you put it in front of me during the Super Bowl. What about you, Jay?
I'm gonna go with the basic buffalo wings, man. I could just go to town all day. I go somewhere, they have a full spread and I'm just eating the wings.
You know what this has made me realize is that I just went spicy chicken because I was going to go with buffalo dip. Then I was going to go with chicken wings, and they were both taken. Now I'm sitting here like, I guess I just like spicy chicken. So
spicy
whatever
chicken, any
spicy
form
chicken.
of spicy chicken.
Yeah, absolutely. That's perfect.
Josh loves spicy chicken. What's up, Sean? And Jay, he hopes you get back to health soon.
Appreciate that,
Wait.
Sean.
And guys, if any of these are available for online order, share the pleasure. I'm sure you can get some wings or chicken dip online. I don't know where has good buffalo chicken dip. If you live near a Publix, you don't even have to make it yourself. Publix
Yep,
buffalo chicken
we
dip
do.
is top tier.
Totally
I
forgot.
completely agree.
I miss Publix down here in Texas. What's up,
Yeah,
Unicorn? Glad
What
to
up,
have you here.
Unicorn?
Cole Komet Club in the house.
Cole Komet. What up,
Edie, what's up?
DD.
Welcome
Out
in.
from
Good to
Swamp.
see you.
You're not too late. You
Yeah.
just missed us talking about spicy chicken. Josh loves spicy chicken.
That's a
JL
merit.
doesn't eat chicken.
Who doesn't love spicy chicken?
But he used to love spicy
Me.
chicken.
Right. Well, it doesn't mean you don't
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
But he
5
didn't
years
like
ago.
chicken wings. He
I
won't
like
eat chicken with
wings.
the bone
That's
in.
Not true.
Actually, that's a great point. It doesn't
That
mean
is
he doesn't
incorrect.
still love it. He just chooses not to associate himself
I
with it
definitely
because he
don't
knows
love
it's
it
wrong.
anymore. I definitely do not
Yeah.
love it anymore.
Yeah.
Josh is like,
Okay,
yeah.
well, yeah,
you're just
yeah,
agreeing
that
with me.
too,
Yeah.
that too, that too.
Or what we
We're gonna have
said.
to give
okay.
it to Merritt.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna sneak some chicken into your salad one day.
That would be
Better
like
watch
the
out.
rudest prank. I would
That
probably
would be
just
pretty messed up,
throw
I gotta
everywhere.
say.
Swamp says
I'll
loves
sneak
it.
a broccoli into your NyQuil or something.
No, not my NyQuil. Take my water, but leave my NyQuil alone.
Hope you like broccoli.
Before this turns into a bracket level fight about foods that we like and don't like, today we are playing poll perception, and since we've got 3 contestants, we've got 2 more polls than usual. And these, I have a feeling we're gonna get a little bit. There's gonna be a little bit of disagreement about some of these that we can take some time to dive into, as JL would say. I say.
Yeah, what's say I say.
Ooh,
So
yes,
it says
mango habanero chicken.
Habanero. Ooh,
Ooh,
yes,
ooh.
Jay,
I like
Jay,
those two
Swamp
things
Nola.
separately.
If you
That
guys are
sounds
ever in
phenomenal.
Atlanta, the best wings I've ever had. There's a place in Atlanta called The Local. They have these wings that are Korean buffalo. They do a Korean dry rub and then buffalo
Ooh.
sauce on top of it. And they are
Yeah.
by far the
Yeah.
greatest wings I've ever had in my entire life.
That sounds phenomenal.
Oh man, I might just fly to Atlanta today to grab some of those.
You don't have
I have
money for
not
that.
yet decided the order for today's game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 10.
Okay,
Each of you are
11.
going to.
Oh, sorry.
I know.
that's not between 1 and 10, silly.
Sorry, I got mixed up.
Man. I
Each of
I'm
you are
win
going to
this
pick a
one.
number.
Ask Jay.
And whoever's the closest gets to determine the order. That way, my hands are clean of it. Jay, give me your number first. I'll have all of you pick one. You can't pick the same number as someone else.
Number 4.
9.
Josh
You son of a gun.
and JL.
7.
Jay, it's 4. You're choosing the
Bam!
order of today's show. Do you want to go first, second, third, and who's following you up?
I will go 3rd.
Okay.
I know we'll be
And-
following up, but
What's that?
nothing. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear. It's all right. Well, that being said, since Josh/Jeff rudely interrupted me, he can go first.
Yes. Yes, that was my whole plan. I want to go first.
All right, then
Yeah.
I changed my mind. No, I'm just playing.
JL, that puts you in the middle. Josh, I know you forget the rules every time, so I'm going to run through these for you again. And
Thank
anybody watching, okay,
Thanks,
great
Jeff.
job, Jay. Off to a good start. You're so good at guessing numbers.
That's probably the only thing I'm going to get right.
So Josh, make sure you're listening up. I know you always have
I'm listening.
questions.
I got my AirPods in. Yeah, we're good to go.
We are playing poll perception. How this game works is I found a bunch of polls online, Twitter, Poll Sports, Reddit, that I thought were interesting. I'm going to ask, I guess Josh is going first, about one of these polls. I'll say, what percentage of people would prefer DeAndre Hopkins over Saquon Barkley? Josh will give me a percentage that he chose the DeAndre Hopkins side. And then Jay and John Luke will guess whether the actual percentage is higher or lower than Josh's guess. Josh gets points based on how close he was to the actual answer. Jay and John Luke get points if they correctly pick the over-under. We will do 6 rounds like this, each person guessing twice, and then we will have a final round where everybody guesses the percentage and the closest person gets the points.
I like it.
I wish-
I understand it now. I mean, thank you for explaining it.
And then the loser has to make a horse noise, even though we're not playing horse.
Every
That's all
time.
Okay.
If you don't realize we're kidding, then you got to make the horse news.
Yeah, you got to watch us more because then you'd see that when we play horse, we make horse noises.
Only in horse, though.
Only in horse, yeah.
That's a good segue, JL. If you guys have not watched us play horse, you can find those videos on our YouTube channel and our Twitch at Front Yard Fantasy. Go check it out. JL has had some awesome horse noises. I can't tell if Jay is frozen or very still. He has not blinked in quite some
He looks
time.
good. Either way, he looks good.
He looks great, but I think he's frozen.
The COVID got him.
The COVID got. I was gonna say he's still reeling from guessing the correct number.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, we lost you, Jay.
Oh man. Well,
He'll be back. He'll be back.
I hope you're back soon. I do miss you already. But meanwhile, NBA Rigcast here. Who will have more sacks, Chris Jones or JPP? I've got an answer, and I'm going with Chris Jones, hands down. I think JPP has a little bit of a tougher matchup on the offensive line, and Chris Jones. Tom Brady's a little bit more, less mobile. Simon, we're missing you too. We're just dropping off one by one. I know what's about to happen. I'm gonna be here alone.
Yes, it's you.
Be like,
is it you or me? You or me?
yes.
You or me? Come back. Jay just texted me he lost power, so something happened.
Oh God,
Simon,
he lost power.
Next.
No, I was trying to exit out of the tab next to this one, and I accidentally just closed the window that we were streaming
Amateur hour.
from. I know. It's like I've never
Okay,
streamed before. Oh, I got
It's like you've never streamed. You probably missed it, but Jay did text me he lost power, so we will get back to the game momentarily.
awesome. Said it's like the movie Unfriended is happening.
I never saw that one actually, but I think it's like they're all on like a Zoom chat and people just start popping off one by one. I kind of think that's what's up. Have you seen it?
Jeff said he
Final
thought we said
Destination.
Jeff said he thought we said something other than sacks. He must have thought we said like backs,
Sacks.
which would make no sense.
Racks.
Who will have more racks? Who will have more?
Oh, Dylan.
Good one.
NBA says Chris Jones had 0 sacks against Buffalo and Cleveland. Why would he have more sacks than JPP?
Yeah,
Well,
he
it's a
will.
different team, different offensive line. Who will have more snacks? And he probably will have more snacks. I think he seems a little bigger than JPP. Josh, you probably know more than I do.
So defensive players, their sizes, I'm not as keen on as offensive
I
players.
thought you were the weight guy.
I'm the weight guy, but Chris Jones is. Are you talking about Chris Jones and JPP? Because I know Chris Jones is.
Who weighs
I
more?
think Chris Jones is probably bigger.
That's how we determine.
He
who would
plays
have
more of like an
snacks.
interior defensive lineman, and like he's an exterior. He's a little bit bigger. I'm looking out.
Josh, I'm gonna go with JPP.
Chris
As
Jones is exactly our age.
Chris Jones is 6'6", 311 pounds. Yeah, that's pretty big.
How much? 311?
311.
Yeah, he's more than JPP. JPP is 275.
love that band. Speaking of greatest rock bands, what about 311?
Ooh, just
That
one.
is a band. that is a band. Greatest rock bands?
No, we were just talking about it yesterday. Maybe we could throw them in like a modern rock band bracket if we ever did one of those. Man, I miss Jay. I wanted to get this game going,
I'm so
but
confused. What did everyone think that
snacks.
was?
Cooter Doodle nailed
Snacks?
it. They must have thought
Facts?
he said snacks.
Stacks? That's it. That's the only rhymes I have.
Yeah, that's it. We're out of rhyming words. How about Frank Clark
Frank?
versus JPP? Which player would you like on your NFL team? Joshua?
JPP.
But I mean, yeah, JPP being a little shorthanded. I don't know. They're both great. I'll probably go with Frank Clark.
I'll take JPP.
I'll go JPP. He probably puts on a killer fireworks show.
God. That's so messed up.
So there's so many Chris Jones combine jokes I've deleted. Man, while we're waiting for Jay, Josh, I forgot exactly what I was going to say. But Sean has a question for you. I think with Eric Fisher out, JPP will do more. Fisher being out is big for the Chiefs.
I didn't know Eric Fisher was out. I actually was just looking up this exactly because I knew there. I heard some rumors about this, and yeah. So yeah. I'll go with JPP then, for sure. That's actually I was just on Google. I was just looking it up.
So you're going to copy me now. Now that I've made my stance clear, you're just going to go ahead and copy that, Josh.
What was
While
your
we're
stance?
JPP.
Just JPP will get more sacks.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm copying you. You can go with that. But Eric Fisher being one of the best offensive linemen in the league and being out is really the big factor here, I guess.
Fair enough.
But I mean, your knowledge and just you coming at me with it. I'll take that.
Big brain.
While we're waiting for Jay to come back, I have some reject polls that I found today. Do you guys want to take some shots at some of the reject polls that I threw away? Either the sampling size wasn't big enough, or I thought they were just stupid. I already told you about one, but we can throw some of these other ones out there.
Tell the people that one. That one is so stupid.
Oh yeah. So the other poll that I found today that I thought would be, before I saw the results, I thought would be a good one. It was 300 votes on Twitter, and they asked, who would you rather have in Dynasty, Henry Ruggs or Darnell Mooney? Josh and Jail, I already told you the results, but who would you rather have?
Ruggs.
Oh, Henry Ruggs, no doubt.
No doubt, right? Without a doubt, you would rather have Henry Ruggs, right?
Yep.
The results of this poll.
I know G-Man Jay said the same thing, by the way, before we got in the show.
The results of this poll was 53% in favor of Darnell Mooney with over 300 votes. I'm truly blown away at how that's. I know he's like a dynasty sweetheart right now. He's like this sleeper candidate, this late round guy that people are hopeful for. But Henry Ruggs is a first round NFL draft talent. Like, I know he underperformed, but did he really give you less than Darnell Mooney? Why are people higher on Mooney? I don't think they are. I think maybe he's just like I don't know. He's so hot right now. You know what I mean? Like, Darnell Mooney's all the rage. So I think people just see his name and vote for him in polls, and that might be what drove it. But I was shocked. I wasn't about to do that to you guys during this game.
That would have been so bad. We would have all been totally wrong.
I mean, I honestly could see you guys have guessing like 90% or 85% Henry Ruggs.
I would have probably guessed around there if it was my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, like, just because like it's on Twitter. So I mean, Mooney, he ended the season well. He got more and more playing time as the season went along. He got good targets. So I see why people are hyped on him. He had a better season than Ruggs, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive. He was the 50th overall wide receiver, I think Mooney was, and Ruggs was. Let me just make sure. I mean, but regardless, the draft capital, the situation, everything, it points towards Ruggs, the talent. I like Mooney. I would like to have Mooney on my dynasty team, but
not over Ruggs.
No.
If I had Mooney and someone offered me Ruggs straight up for him, I would accept it in a heartbeat. NBA has an idea. He said you guys should have a Super Bowl betting spreadsheet to show people what's on the board and how many each of you won on Monday. Now, I live in a state where sports betting is illegal and do not have any money in overseas sports books or a bookie here and do not have any money. So that would be a really short sheet for me. It would be completely empty. I would have won 0 and lost 0 bets on Monday, unfortunately. Josh is over there freaking smirking because he also lives in a state where sports betting is illegal. But I think he might know someone.
I was just about to tell you guys that I also absolutely am not able to bet on any games. All right. So I won't have any games or any prop bets I bet on at all because it's illegal in Maryland.
When this gets used in court.
What do you mean? I have a twitch in my eye, you know?
Clearly indicating that he's being not truthful.
NBA says not real betting. Betting among the three of you.
Idea. That's a really good idea.
We could do a contest where we give each of us like $1,000 bankroll and see who could make the most on Super Bowl Monday. That might be kind of fun. Put it in there. We can agree on the site that we do it through, and then we can see who can make the most money.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea.
Like
I was gonna say we could do single stat on Prize Picks and put those in.
We could do single stat on Prize Picks
because then it's just funny money. So it doesn't it's not illegal.
Prize Picks recently rolled out single stat, Josh. Just so I don't know if you're aware, they have for football to be rushing yards, passing yards, receiving yards for different players during the NFL game on Monday night. So they'll give you a line for receiving yards for I forgot all the names. Chris Godwin. I blanked on every wide receiver in that game for 1 second. One interesting line. Tom Brady has a rushing yard single stat line up right now. 0 yards. That's his stat.
So negative, like
in this season, he has
like
7
6 yards.
He has 7 games above it, 7 games below it, and 5 games at exactly 0.
He has like 6 total yards, right?
He has 6 total yards. And so,
oh my god!
yeah,
I don't know
he does. But this
He does
season,
not move his legs.
I don't know. Whenever I saw it, I was like, that can't be right. And then I looked at his game log from this year and was like, oh, he actually like was below 0 just as often as he was above it. Like exactly. So that's a pretty interesting one for me because
I was betting on that one. I would take the over.
I mean, but you couldn't you see him?
Never has a rushing touchdown. Never has a Super Bowl rushing touchdown. We went over that yesterday, right?
Yeah, but maybe he wants one, a feather in his cap right before he retires.
I think they're gonna.
That's the one.
They're gonna do whatever they can do to win this game. He'll take he'll run for 3 yards if he needs to. What did JL say?
No, I was loving what you said that they're gonna do whatever they need to win this game. Yeah, I agree. It's the Super Bowl.
But like Tom Brady, like any other game, like he might not run, take the run. He might throw it away, but you might see him like go for those extra 2 yards. Who knows? That's all I'm saying.
I would take the over too.
He won't pull an Aaron Rodgers and just pull up whenever there's a clear run at the end zone. I say that half tongue in cheek because I have seen some breakdowns where like I understand why he didn't go for it, why he didn't run right there. I blame the coaching there for not going on 4th down a lot more than I blame Aaron Rodgers for not running it on 3rd.
Yeah.
Now the last time we did, or when we used to do Prize Picks segment and we used to make picks, people started yelling at us, so we stopped doing it
because we were so good.
Because we were so terrible at it.
No,
so we might be opening ourselves up to some more hate.
Some more hate. I've gotten a little better, but the one thing we have to make clear is any picks we make are not advice.
Yeah,
we are not betting experts. We are not daily fantasy sports experts. Anything we put out there is not advice. I would not take our entries and throw it onto your account with real money. That would be probably a bad idea. Honestly, it based on our previous results, you would be better off taking the exact opposite of what we said and doing it.
Simon has a lot of like, what was it, four pick power plays that you missed on every single pick.
Yep. Perfectly wrong, which is just as difficult as perfectly right, like statistically. Jimmy wants to know who's scoring the first touchdown on Sunday. Travis Kelce. Oh, I thought he was asking individual players.
Team.
Josh is going to say Ronald Jones.
See, the easy answer is Patrick Mahomes, right?
Well, I'm assuming he means I guess it could be a rushing touchdown, yeah.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, throwing or passing, the easy answer is definitely Patrick Mahomes. But if I'm not going to take the cheap way out, I kind of like Mike Evans. I like Mike Evans, and I think the Chiefs are going to win this.
Back to the Tom Brady 0 yards rushing single stat, I could very easily see the Bucs.
Sorry, guys. I lost power for like 10 minutes. So.
Jay, we were floundering without you.
Wet.
Right after you left, I accidentally closed out my browser and left Josh and JL alone. Like you left, and I just I noped out of there.
We should never
you know what? Jay's not going to be in here. I don't want to be a part of this.
Cool Blue wants to know.
Room with Jeff and I.
Yeah, absolutely. Is Tom Brady done after this? If he wins, maybe. But I still don't think so. This dude has like a competitive drive. I think he wants to play until he's 50.
I think if they win, he's going to try to go back to back, try to get the same core, have him franchise Godwin, and try to do it again.
He is not done after this year. There's no way.
You think Godwin stays on the Bucs? If you guys had to guess right now, you think so?
I do.
Like if you had to bet $100 right now whether he stays on the Bucs or is not on the Bucs, the field versus on the Bucs, which side of that would you take?
I'm going the Bucs.
I think it's a toss-up. I really think it's a coin flip, but I love the point you made, Jay, about the franchise tag. And if Tom Brady comes back, like they got to give him every opportunity to win, and Godwin helps him so much.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's been fun to flirt with the idea of him going to like the Colts or another team like that. But I think the most realistic scenario is he just stays on the Bucs. We'll get to speculate about that all offseason though. It's not as much fun as I've seen so much speculation about Aaron Rodgers leaving. That's going to be the funny offseason one where all offseason people are going to be like, oh, he wants to go back to the Bay Area. And it's just going to be him in Green Bay again.
Yeah.
No.
Supposedly the Rams looked into it. They approached the Packers about making an offer and they were shut down immediately.
Yeah, I believe it. Swamp's first TD is D. Williams. And NBA says Godwin absolutely stays on the Bucs. And Sean thinks Brady is not going to be done for like 3 more years at least. Yeah, I think when he's done, he's going to go to the NBA because he's staying in the league long enough to play with LeBron's son. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. That he wants to play with LeBron's son.
I would take the under on 3 years, but I think it'll be like 1 or 2 more years.
Yeah.
I'm not betting against Brady at this point.
Forever.
He'll go till he's 50, I guess. I don't know.
Never retiring.
It's very responsible.
You,
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but yeah, everything we do is responsible.
Jeff's an accountant. He knows.
He's an accountant. All accountants are very responsible.
Very responsible. I've never met an irresponsible accountant.
That's not true. I know a couple accountants that are not responsible. So
wow.
Yeah.
Catch up. You listening? You listening? You hear?
Oh, God. Catch up's an accountant?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, JL.
I hope he's not watching.
Guys, if you are ready, now that Jay's back, we've been waiting.
Yeah. Sorry about the monkey wrench, guys.
No, it's perfect. You got to keep us on our toes. Now we are ready to jump into poll perception. And remind me, the order was Josh, JL, Jay. Oh my God, there's so many J's going on right now.
I'm just gonna call you Jaimin for the rest of the show.
Jaimin.
Yeah.
Vajimin.
Well,
I don't like that. I do not like that.
I'm sorry. I'm your host, Vajimin, here with Jay, Josh, and Jeff. We're gonna skip right over that and go into question 1. Josh, this one is coming to you.
Fair enough.
This is a Dynasty Superflex League. Okay. Side A is Tua Tagovailoa. Side B is the 2021 102. What percentage of people are taking the Tua Tagovailoa side of this trade?
People are so down on Tua.
They really are.
I don't think it's really deserved, but they are. And I think Twitter in general is really down on it.
It's just recency, I feel like, especially with all these rookies.
Twitter does best, recency bias, and then you get the echo chamber, and then just you can elevate a guy's value or plunge a guy's value simply by what everybody's saying on Twitter.
Yeah.
Now, Tua was the 102 last year. In most people's minds, as a super flex. I'm not saying he went there everywhere. Average draft position, he was 102. I'm pretty sure. Do
you want to know the sampling size before you give your answer?
Yeah, sure.
So this one had 327 votes.
I personally prefer Tua. I kind of think the public is. I'm going to go 50%. I'm literally just going to say 50%. That's how even I am right now. I would personally take Tua, but the public's perception of him, I think, is going to go a little bit more that way. So I'm going to go right in the middle.
Okay. 50% from Josh, John, Luke, and Jay. I guess we'll go in a circle this way. So Jay, do you think the right answer is over or under?
That would rather have Tua or rather have the 102?
Would rather have Tua. So Josh guessed that 50% of people would rather have Tua. Do you think
I'm gonna go under.
Under. And John, Luke?
I'm gonna go under 2. I think enough people are down on Tua and enough people are like overhyped on Fields right now that they're gonna go ahead and at least lean towards Fields.
Let's go 51.
Oh my God.
You're not even gonna cheer for exactly 50?
Yeah, let's go 50.
Let's go being a little wrong. Okay.
Number of points.
The actual percentage of people, according to this poll on Twitter, that would prefer Tua Tagovailoa over the 2021 102, 12%. Josh, you are off by 38 percentage points, so you get nothing. JL and Jay, you guys get you get 2 points for correctly predicting the over-under.
Yeah. Oh,
so Josh, after one round,
I definitely expect it to be low, but not that low. My goodness!
Wow.
Sounds like I'm gonna be sending out some trade offers for Tua.
I was a little surprised at first too, but then I was thinking a lot of people are probably fairly close on the 2, with Fields just slightly ahead. And like in Twitter polls, you can't really tell how close it was. Like you can't tell if they barely preferred Fields.
Right. Well, and all the trade talk too about potentially going to Houston. I think that has a lot to do with it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Miami has a good situation though. I would say for a young quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but if he goes to the Texans, that's not great. But they have good weapons. Man. Okay, that's fine.
What's up, Kev? We had a couple guesses in here. Swamp said 48%, take Tua. Sean said 43%. So you guys were on the right side of it, but still pretty far off. People were real low on Tua on this one.
I wouldn't have guessed that low.
Oops, we missed one of Sean's comments. He said, don't be
Missed a
skipping my
couple here.
Gronk Kelsey comment, you jabronis. I seriously had to Google it to fact check Sports Center. That tidbit surprised me for some reason.
Actually, I saw that. They're both 31. I think Gronk's like slightly older, but like I saw it in a context of like one's in the prime of his career and one's like kind of in the later years, it feels like, but they're the same exact age pretty much.
Was it Gronk who was quoted by saying like Kelsey's the only player I've ever seen who just continues to get better every single year I've seen him? I think that was Gronk. I can't remember
Very
if it was,
coherent
but
sentence for Gronk.
You literally took the words right out of my mouth. I was
Gronk
gonna
said-
say the exact same thing. That
Kelsey
doesn't sound like
said
something like Kelsey good.
Kelsey good.
that was after 7 beers.
Good.
Most of us speak in fewer words after 7 beers. Gronk becomes a poet after 7 beers. He stands up
Starts
and
quoting
just,
Shakespeare when he starts drinking too much.
exactly.
But no,
there's
that's
another question here too.
surprising that they're the same age. You would think Gronk's older.
What was the other in Dynasty? Would you rather draft Evans or Kelsey? Mike
Oh, I
Evans
didn't
or Travis Kelsey? Give me Travis Kelsey.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna go Evans because of the age.
Yeah,
I know
get
Kelsey's
it.
and I'm not a huge Evans guy, but Kelsey's got just a few
Kelsey,
years
yeah.
left. It's they're going to be dominant for the tight end position, but Evans is still so young. You could potentially get another 5-6 years of value out of him.
Yeah, I don't
Simon,
blame you at all.
You really went Evans?
I went Kelsey.
I
Oh,
went
I
Evans.
was gonna say I thought you were taking Kelsey in like early second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking about. Like, I love.
I could
Mike
definitely see that
Evans,
side.
and I don't blame anybody for going the other side of this because Kelsey is getting up there in age. But just I'll draft Kelsey and keep him on my team until the end of his career. That's the
Yeah.
kind of player I'm hardly even looking at trading him because with his age, you're probably not going to get peak value.
Yeah.
I think
Give
you
me
make up for that
Travis
positional
Kelsey.
scarcity though.
Yeah,
Like he's a tight end versus like wide receiver value you're going to get later on the draft. So I think Kelsey kind of makes up for that.
I agree. I think I'd take Kelsey in a dynasty league, just because of the value at tight end.
No, yeah, I totally see the other side of this one though.
Yeah, me too. It's close. It's not
Well,
like
you guys are all wrong. It's okay.
Jeff says Kelsey all day. Sean says I love Gronk. I'm gonna act like that was in response
I
to
love
this
Gronk.
question, like Kelsey or Evans, and he was like, I love Gronk. Evans is 4 years younger.
That's how Gronk would respond. He said,
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. Who would you take in fantasy? Me love Gronk.
I want a remake of Guardians of the Galaxy, but where they replace Groot with Gronk, and he's just running around acting like just saying his own.
Instead
Little
of
baby
Dax,
Gronk
Dax,
running
is
around.
that- Who's the big guy? Is that Dax? Is that his name? I mean,
Uh,
Drax.
Drax.
Yeah,
That
that
would
would
be
be good.
Dax Shepard.
A good Gronk. Dax Shepard.
Drax is played by the director of or no, I'm thinking of the wrong movie. Never mind.
I don't think Dave
Fun-
Bautista's
What the
directed
hell are
any
you talking
movies.
about?
Fun fact: Drax is not played by the director of that movie. So there you go. I didn't know if anyone knew that. We can do shitty movie facts after this game.
And then one more thing on the Kelsey thing. We've seen tight ends be pretty darn good into their mid 30s, like within the last decade. With Gates, Gonzalez. So I'm just saying, we could see that with Kelsey, and if he's still with Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna be great.
Swamp said, Simon, you said trade Kelsey already. That's not reassuring of drafting Kelsey. Sorry if I miscommunicated. That's the opposite of what I said. Is I am not trading Kelsey. I will draft him higher than Evans, and I don't think because of his age, you will get high enough value. He's one of those players in Dynasty that I am likely never trading.
Down with the ship.
That makes perfect sense.
because he's 31 and you're going to get declining value for him compared to what I think he's worth. So sorry if I miscommunicated that. Yeah, I was saying I will not trade Kelsey in Dynasty.
I might if someone's willing to pay. I mean,
Yeah, they would have
it's like
Yeah, of course, if someone's willing to pay, but I just don't think with his age, people are willing to pay that premium.
I wouldn't ever sell him at a discount, but I would definitely take like the Bill Belichick approach of like sell him at peak, right? As he's even if he does have 4 or 5 more years.
If someone's willing to pay early second round startup dynasty value for Kelsey, I'm probably taking that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys ready for round 2? We are going to
Cool.
John Luke. JL, your trade. Regular IMDb. Is that
That's
me?
Simon.
That's me. I'm an IMDb. I can
Science,
give you all the wrong.
IMDb.
If you need to know anything about a movie, just ask me and I'll give you an answer. Any movie. Doesn't matter if I've seen it or not. I will tell you what you want to know. We used to do movie reviews on the show, and 90% of the movies I reviewed, I'd never seen. So, Joe, your trade. It is a dynasty league. Straight up, who would you prefer? That was how the poll was worded. Side A, Jamar Chase. Side B, CeeDee Lamb. What percentage of people chose the Jamar Chase side of this trade?
And I believe we're going in reverse order of what we're going in when we're originally guessing for the guesses after the first guess. Does that make sense?
We're just gonna go in a circle.
I don't. Yeah. Could you translate it, please? I don't.
We're just gonna go in a circle, Josh. Just a circle around this way. So since Jail's guessing, you're gonna go over under first. Jay's gonna go over under second.
Perfect. I think that enough people are going to want to take CeeDee Lamb.
Do you want the sampling size?
Yeah.
946 votes.
All right, that's pretty respectable. Simon, I don't think I've ever said that to you, Simon. I think enough people are going to.
What is going on?
Like the CeeDee Lamb side of this because we've seen
now you see me?
CeeDee Lamb.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we've John Cena CeeDee Lamb. But I don't know how to account for the hype here. It's the same logic that we had before with like Justin Fields. Is that can just
there's
like
a lot of chase
value. There's a lot. You're right, and so I still don't think it's quite enough. I'm going to go ahead and go 46%. 46%.
Chose the Jamar Chase side.
Yeah.
Okay, locked in. 46%. Josh, do you think the actual answer is higher or lower than 46%?
Over faux show, CeeDee Lamb should definitely win this poll. And if he didn't, you guys are dumb.
You said what?
I'm going to say the over. I'm going to say
you think more people chose Jamar Chase?
No, CeeDee Lamb. Sorry, under. Oh,
as I was going to say.
Under. I. Sorry about that, guys.
You're good. What about you, Jay? Over or under?
I'm gonna go under. I think there's more people.
I went too high, didn't I?
we got unison agreement between the two guessers again this time. We got some guesses from the crowd too before I throw it up there. Jeff says 67%. Sean says 37% chose Chase. PJC says 30% on Chase.
And is that General Cornwallis? That's Patrick J. Cornelius.
Patrick J. Cornelius. What's up? I thought he had a different name in here. Did he make a new account?
It might be.
Swamp said 39%? Question mark. 39%.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
That just reminds me. Jail and I had to film a video to apply for a program one time, and we got to the end. It was like we had like killed that take, but then we get to the very end, and Jail goes like, "We're front yard fantasy," like just full on Ron Burgundy didn't like it put us back like an hour because it ruined that tape, and then we couldn't get through the next one without laughing.
We could not stop laughing.
I think this is confirmation that it is.
I think it is General
Cornelius and stuff. Okay, but JL, the actual percentage of people that chose Jamar Chase over CeeDee Lamb straight up in a dynasty league, 40%. You were off by 6 percentage points, so you get.
Who had 39? Didn't someone? Oh, Swamp.
Swamp had 39. So, JL, you get 3 points for being within 10. We were 1 percentage point away from getting it within 5. But Josh and Jay, you guys each get 2 points for correctly predicting the over/under on that one.
I definitely
let's get wet.
Let's get less. I would have said like 27%.
I would have went mid. I would have went mid 30s.
I probably would have went less too, like maybe like. 40%.
yeah. No. I'm just surprised. I would have gone less than what the actual amount was. Is what I'm saying. I would have guessed that.
Okay, we are on to Jay. Your first poll that you are guessing on. Let's see if you can nail it. Jail's done the best so far. Though Josh was a close second. Jail was 6 percentage points off. Josh was really close, being only 38 percentage points off. So we'll see if you can sneak in right there ahead of Josh. The poll I have for you is another dynasty league. That was all the information they gave us. They said, which side would you prefer in a dynasty league? Side A, Austin Eckler, or side B, Cam Akers? What percentage of people chose the Austin Eckler side of this trade?
This is a tough one because there is so much hype on Cam Akers right now, especially with Stafford coming to town. People
Stafford
do love
coming
some
to-
Cam Akers. I am going to go
And remember, you're guessing the Eckler side.
the Eckler side. I'm going to go with 52% Eckler side.
52% Eckler.
Ooh. Now I believe it's JL.
John Luke, do you think
I'm
the
gonna-
actual answer is higher or lower?
I'm going to go lower. I think enough people are hyped on Cam Akers, and just on age alone, they're gonna favor him.
Josh?
I completely agree. I think less people chose Austin Eckler on this.
Let's find out.
Okay.
I would rather Cam Akers even before the Matthew Stafford hype.
52%
But
from
that's-
Jay, under from both of you guys. Spicy
I would
McNutt
say
says
like
82%.
41%.
Sean says 23. Swamp says
Ooh.
43. Jeff says 46%. And PJC says 40% Eckler. We got answers all over the place. The fact that 82 and 23 are both a guess for this one shows that I think opinions on these players are
What's up, Spicy
wildly
McNutt?
all over the
Great
place.
players. They're both great players.
A little bit polarizing. Though. I know.
Spicy McNutt just like snuck in here and put in a guess without saying hello.
Yeah, thanks.
You don't
Spicy.
even say hi.
Wow.
That's like just walking into someone's house and starting to eat their chicken wings on Super Bowl Sunday. You got to say hi first, man.
No
Nah,
foreplay.
it's Super Bowl Sunday. You're
You're right. You can have a chicken wing without even asking. Enough stalling. The actual percentage of people that chose Austin Eckler in this trade is on my phone, which will not unlock from my fingerprint. Okay, here we go.
You still have a
Is-
fingerprint?
What'd you say?
You still have a fingerprint on your phone?
What do you have?
Face
Face?
ID.
Oh, I have an iPhone 8, so no, we don't have Face ID.
User.
Well, yeah, but mine's got this really cool feature where if I turn the brightness up too high, the top half of the screen reflects on the bottom half of the screen and flashes
really
really brightly. It's kind of like a
That's really
strobe light.
Epilepsy. Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. But the brightness is down, so I can see the results. The percentage of people that chose Austin Eckler over Cam Akers in a dynasty league based on 349 votes. I didn't even give you that piece of
Yeah,
information.
you know what? I want to recount.
You don't even know the results yet. What if you're exactly right?
You're right.
Not happy
Doesn't matter.
already.
The
Okay.
percentage you chose Austin Eckler is 19%.
What?
Wow.
19%.
Someone was down there.
I was way
Sean was 23.
Jay, you were off by 33 percentage points, but the good news is that was
This
still
much.
better than Josh's guess.
Yeah, there we
so
go.
you-
Still number
Thanks,
two.
Josh.
Still number
Appreciate
two.
But Josh and JL, you guys each get 2 additional points that
I thought that would
round.
have been close, but maybe that's just me.
Yo, Sean 2 rounds in a row has been like within 5.
Good thing he's not on here. You guys would be out of luck.
Sean usually does pretty decent. G-Man Jay, you said it though with the Stafford hype and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
I completely forgot about Stafford.
Spicy says, "Oops, I didn't hear the part that it was dynasty." And I feel like this is the season where it's time to get excited about these rookies for next year. Now people are saying like, now they're not rookies anymore. Like,
Right. They're
and you saw
automatically so much better.
exactly. And Austin Eckler again. I think people are a little bit scared. I think a lot of people never fully bought into him as a good dynasty running back. They thought it was fluky.
Right.
And now he's another year older, and people might be getting scared. The running backs are a little bit scary whenever they get to that age. But I'm with you.
We
I
gotta
think it
have
should
we gotta
be
have
closer.
Austin Eckler on the show because you know he streams. I think I showed you guys that before.
Yeah.
He'll like stream during game day, so we got to get him on.
Okay, I'll call him. I'll just call him. We haven't talked in a
Maybe
couple
we can
weeks.
We could probably get Mike Williams' number, and then get him. We'll be, hey Mike, can you get Austin to come on our show?
Me and Jail and I had a friend in college that was Deshaun Watson's like tutor through the athletic department. And I texted him not too long ago. I was like, hey, you don't happen to have Deshaun's phone number, do you? Like, just out of curiosity. I was like,
Shoot
no.
your shot. Why not?
Yeah, but he did not. So we're gonna have to find it another way.
Hit Austin in the DMs, like Swamp said.
Oh, I will. I'll take a shot in the DMs. Okay. After one full round, JL, you are leading 7-4 over Josh and Jay, but it is very clearly still anybody's game. Fantasy Scholar says Cam all day.
What up, scholars?
I think I would take Cam in that trade too, but it is very close. Like I would, if it's so close that whichever piece I had, I think I would struggle trading it straight up for the other one. Know what I mean? Like I would have a hard time.
Redraft.
In redraft, I'll give me Eckler in redraft.
I'll take Cam
I'd
Akers still.
Still take Cam, yeah.
Jay, what about you?
Yeah, I'd go Eckler. Redraft, I'd go Eckler.
I agree.
Dynasty, I'd go Akers.
They're closer for me in redraft for sure.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, we are back to you. And speaking of redraft, we have our one redraft poll for today's game. This is a redraft PPR league. Okay. You're on the clock. Who are you drafting? Side A, Jonathan Taylor. Side B, Alvin Kamara. What percentage of people chose the Jonathan Taylor side of this poll? So this is who would you draft? You're on the clock. Both these players are sitting there. They're your top two. Which one are you taking?
Wow. Well, we don't know what is going to happen with Drew Brees yet, right?
Well,
I don't expect him to be there.
Yeah.
He hasn't officially retired, right? He hasn't said the words like "I retire," "I declare bankruptcy."
Same thought.
He's gonna walk out the Superdome and just say, "I retire."
All right,
Drew. That's not how this works.
It's official.
Goes home, never hear from him again. Sorry, Jeff. We hijacked your poll.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm having trouble with this one. If we knew. If we knew Drew Brees wasn't coming back, I don't know. We don't. Who's the Colts quarterback, right? I think they're going to get someone that's pretty decent. The Saints don't really have money to get anyone. Man, I don't know. I think again that Jonathan Taylor hype's out of control, but it's redraft. It's Alvin Kamara.
Right now in your brain, you got the gif of the girl that's drinking the drink. It's like, look,
I don't know. I'll say that 45% of people chose Jonathan Taylor in this poll.
45?
Yes.
45%.
God.
We lost John Luke.
there
Now
he
he's
is.
back. Jay, you're up first, though. Do you think the actual percentage is over or under 45%?
For that chose Jonathan Taylor.
That chose Jonathan Taylor.
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna give some faith to the good people of Twitter and say that they're still on the Kamara bandwagon. So we'll see.
Okay. We'll see.
John Luke,
I'm sorry. What number do you come in at?
45%.
It's a really good guess. I'm gonna go under 2. God, I feel like I'm about to be disappointed.
That's always a good sign when you say your guess like already. Like you could still pick the other one. You guys are both locked in with under. Josh said 45%. The actual percent of people that would choose Jonathan Taylor over Alvin Kamara on the clock in a PPR redraft league. 49%. Josh, you were 4 percentage points away. So you get 5 points, and that was a good run for you because JL and Jay both incorrectly picked under when the answer was over. So Josh,
You all were leaving Jonathan Taylor left for dead in the middle of the season. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's a bust. Can't trust him."
Things change. Things change quick.
Can't handle it.
Twitter's reactionary, man.
It just keeps getting. It
Just a little.
Swamp was very close too.
Wow. So go
38%
capitalize
wasn't
on
a bad
that
draft
takeaway.
or a bad guess either. 54, 38, 53, 35, a little low, but you're on the right side of it. Sean says
Last place.
wasn't
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
So Josh, you have 9,
Me too.
JL, you have 7, and Jay, you got some work to do to catch up. You're
I
4,
do.
but
It's
you're only
fine.
down by 5 to first place. That's one round, man. It can change. It can change quickly. But JL, it is now your turn, and your next poll is not redraft. We're going back to Dynasty. This is a Dynasty Superflex League. Side A is Justin Herbert. Side B is the 2021 107 and Brandon Ayuk. What percentage of people chose the Justin Herbert side of this trade? Oops.
Oh my god.
What'll it be, John Luke?
Herbert's going in like the first or second round, I feel like, in most startups for Superflex Dynasty. Ayuk is probably still 3rd or 4th. The 107, I have no idea. Maybe who is that? Maybe like I doubt. Maybe Jamar Chase makes it that far back.
It's possible.
I'm gonna say 53%.
53% chose the Justin Herbert side.
Yeah.
Okay. Josh, do you think the actual percentage of people that chose the Justin Herbert side of this trade is higher or lower than 53%? Do you want, wait, before you do that, JL, do you want the sampling size?
Sure.
409 votes. Does that change your opinion at all? And I'm not leading a question that it should. You could be perfect, and maybe I'm trying to trick you the other way. You could be completely wrong, and I'm trying to guide you. Who knows?
I'm gonna go 57%. I'm gonna up it just a little bit.
57%. Okay. Josh, do you think the actual answer is the percentage of people that chose Herbert in this poll over the 107 and Ayuk is higher or lower than 57%?
I was ready to hit that over. I'm still gonna say over just because of the Justin Herbert hype, and Ayuk had a fine season, but Justin Herbert, and you don't really know who you're gonna get there with the 107. I'm gonna go Justin Herbert.
That can be an upside for a lot of people, though.
I know.
That they don't know.
I know. Yeah, you got some flexibility. You got some flexibility.
What about you, Jay?
Jeff/Josh said exactly what I was going to say. The Herbert hype is unreal, especially being super flex. I expected to be in the 60s and 70s.
I love that
There
if
we
we
go.
keep this.
I know. I was hoping
Jeff,
yeah.
that like as we grow as a show, we get new fans or whatever. Like they're gonna just start actually thinking.
It's
his
like
name is
Jerry
Jeff.
Gergich from
Jerry.
Parks.
Jerry, Larry, Gary?
Yeah.
Appreciate
Jeff, Josh.
You're Jeff from that YouTube.
In another couple months, we should switch his name again, and just that way we can tell when people started listening to us. Is based what they call him. Okay,
roll with Jerry.
John.
Jerry. I like Jerry.
Jared.
Are you guys ready for the results?
He's definitely next. Yeah.
The actual percentage of people that chose Justin Herbert over the 107 and Brandon Ayuk in a Dynasty Superflex League is 80%. JL, you are off by 23 percentage points, so you get nothing. But Jay and Josh, you guys each get an additional 2 points for correctly picking the over on that one.
Let's go, boys. Oh, man.
That Herbert hype is unreal. It's warranted too,
For real.
especially in Superflex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take the Herbert side of this trade, no questions asked. If someone offered me that, I would slam the accept button for Herbert on that one. We had some guesses in here. 69% from Swamp, 67% for
Nice.
Sean, 59. Oh, he changed it from 69 to 59 for serious. Well, you should have stayed with 69. You would have gotten points for that one. And then I almost just said Sideways Infinity. That's an 8. I don't know why I looked at that and immediately thought it was an infinity sign.
Literally, have never heard a single person say an 8 is a sideways infinity. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, I don't think I've ever heard that.
Not
either.
wrong.
It's not
incorrect.
wrong. NBA wants to know, would you guys take Watson or Herbert in a
Oh.
dynasty right now?
Watson all day.
Watson.
Watson.
Wow.
But
Are you okay?
actually,
Like
you
you
know
have
what?
Herbert or something? Like that was.
You know what? Right now, today, I would actually take Herbert. There's
I'm
uncertainty about whether
texting him.
Watson's
I'm
going to play.
texting D-Watt
No.
right now.
The
that you
second-
just take Herbert over.
What
him.
kind of Clemson fan are you?
I like Watson better. I'm worried that he's not going to play next year, and I will take Herbert that extra year. But I'm gonna, just because of that uncertainty, they're very close in my mind. They're probably like 5 and 6 in my in Superflex Dynasty rankings. Like they are right next to each other. But just that uncertainty is going to push me towards the Herbert side just for now. The second there's an update, and I fully expect there to be one, Watson will go right above it.
And you can ask JL. The 2 startups that we did, you guys were in one of them. Both were on the board. I took Watson both times. So
You did.
I just wanted to rub it in JL's face a little bit that I have Watson.
drafting right behind me both times.
Yep. And I got DeAndre Hopkins too. So
There you go. Sean said, I'll just stick with calling you Jabroni. That works. Jeff, Josh, Jabroni. It's all the same thing.
As long as it's
Jerry.
Jerry. Yeah.
NBA has some trivia for us. Guess what Jameis Winston's 1-year earning drop off from 2019 to 2020? A, 5 mil, B, 10 mil,
right.
C, 15 mil, D, 20 mil, or E, 25 mil. Is the answer
Drop
10
off.
million? Is that why there's no B there and there's an emoji instead?
1 year. So
that's a sideways infinity.
That's that's an inside out infinity, I think, actually. That's what the inside of an infinity symbol looks like. It's a guy with glasses.
I'm gonna go 20 million. I know it's a lot.
You know, is what came to my mind first too.
I'll say 15 million.
I'll say 10.
10? Okay. Yeah, let us know the answer.
Inside Out Infinity, you mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Guys, we gotta power through these last two rounds. We got one more actual round, and then our final round is the abbreviated version. So Jay, we're gonna jump to you with this poll. This is a Dynasty Superflex PPR league. Side A is Kyler Murray plus Miles Sanders. Side B is Tua Tagovailoa plus Saquon Barkley. What percentage of people chose side A in this poll?
Ooh, that is a tough one. Superflex. People are down on Tua. I feel like people are still down on Barkley, even though I don't think they should be. Sanders is such a polarizing player, too. Everybody loves Kyler. I am going to go 59% Kyler Murray side.
59% Kyler Murray side. JL, do you think the actual answer is over or under 59%?
Oh,
God. I don't know.
59. This is the toughest one yet, I think.
This is really tough.
This sucks.
Rapid fire. Use your brain, JL. I know it's hard.
Over. I want to say
Over?
under, but I feel like I'm always wrong. So I'm going over.
Okay, I like your reasoning. Josh?
I think it's also going to be, man, I think I prefer side A, but I like it somewhere in the 50. I'm going to go over. I think Kyler and Miles Sanders are just a little bit more value. A little bit.
Okay. You guys both said over. Jay said 59%. The actual percentage of people that chose the Kyler Murray side of this trade is 70%. Jay, you were off by 11 percentage points, so you get one additional point.
Hey, watch out.
Jay and Josh, you guys each get 2 points for correctly picking the over-under.
Just gotta not believe in myself, and I'll be okay.
Going into the final round of this game, Josh, you have 13. JL, you have 9, and Jay, you have 7. Cool Blue says Clemson just took back your diploma.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong.
If you still have your debt from 7 years.
Well, I got my diploma right here too. They're gonna have to come pry it from my hands. And don't get me wrong, I like Deshaun Watson.
In a drawer, you don't have it like hung on the wall.
Well, I just haven't hung it on the wall yet.
Oh, well, it says a lot.
My diploma's right there.
Fantasy football doctorate degree.
Expert of fantasy, it says.
Don't hear what I'm not saying with this. I like Deshaun Watson as a quarterback better than Justin Herbert. And if I had to pick one to lead my franchise, it would be Deshaun Watson. I'm just a little
backtracking now. No backtracking.
I'm worried about the situation next year. I'm worried that he doesn't play. We've seen it happen. I know the new CBA makes that more unlikely, but I'm still worried about it. So that's the only reason. But Josh, you have 13, JL 9, J 7. Jay, you can still win this. You just got to get the last round exactly right.
Well,
and you'll get 10 points. So whoever's closest will
get second. You could be JL, if you just
you can very easily beat JL.
That would make
very bad. I'm very bad at this game. So
obviously I'm
take
very
that
bad
for what it's worth.
Okay. This last poll. This is in a dynasty league.
Under.
The question they asked was for a win now team, which player would you rather have on your roster? Side A, Robert Woods. Side B, Cortland Sutton. What percentage of people chose the Robert Woods side of this trade? This is a fun one, isn't it?
This question.
This is terrible.
Win now team. Who would you rather have?
Win now team in a dynasty league.
Yep. So, guys, Jay, do you have pen and paper by any chance?
I do not.
Okay, then you'll just go first, and you'll say your
No,
number.
it's all right. I'll put a note on my phone.
You're good. Josh and JL, you guys write yours down, and I'm gonna have Jay reveal his first, and then you guys can share yours. But I'll give you 30 seconds
Okay.
to come up with your answer.
I think I'm ready.
And while you're doing that, Swamp said it's rumored that Drew will address his retirement within the next week. Is he going to do what we said? Just step outside of his front door? Maybe he'll do it through Uber Eats, and you can deliver to him, and he'll put it in the notes on your Uber Eats order and just say, just say, by the way, Swamp, I retire. Jay, in case you don't know, Swamp has delivered to Drew Brees' house multiple times in New Orleans.
That's fantastic.
Last time he went, his nanny answered the door, but he has had him answer the door one time, if I'm not mistaken.
Should do it during the show. Like get him somehow to order.
God, that's a fantastic idea.
That is the best idea you've ever had, Jay.
We
Swamp?
need to do that.
Not just a hat
Let us
rack.
know
my
if you're in.
friends.
Swamp said, yeah, it was like 2 years ago. Next time you order, let us know. We're going to go live, and we're going to add you to the stream, and we're going to see if we can get Drew Brees eating Jimmy John's on live stream.
I love Jimmy John's.
I was going to say, I just assume it was Jimmy John's. He seems like a Jimmy John's kind of guy. You guys got your guesses? John Luke?
Yeah,
I
totally.
asked you because I knew you would be the last one to get yours ready.
Yeah, totally ready. All right, let's do this.
Jay, what is your guess?
I am going to go 54% Bobby Trees.
54% from Jay. John Luke, what did you say?
Price is right, baby.
56%. And Josh, 72. So we've got 54 for Jay, 56 for John Luke, and 72 for Josh.
I was this close to going 57%, so that is probably going to cost me. So just throwing that out there. Just
This is
basically
for-
cover my
Price is Right.
bases either way. So
This is for all the marbles, or at least some of them, depending
Or
on
at
who
least
gets
a
it
few.
right. The percentage of people that chose Robert Woods over Cortland Sutton in a dynasty league on a win now team,
How many people voted on this?
589.
Okay,
You fine with that sampling size?
I mean, it's all right.
Okay. The percentage of people that chose Robert Woods is 62%. John Luke, you are the closest. You prices righted Jay out of the victory. You
I
get an
changed
additional
for the last minute too.
9. So JL, that puts you up to 14 points.
But I
and
put
you-
63%.
How did you change?
Oh, you freaking lying, Jeff.
Freaking Lion Jeff. Lion Jeff.
Bitch.
Lying Jeff.
What a dumb poll.
JL stole it from you at the last minute. JL, you are our winner today.
Yeah.
Combined victory in the final
Terrible.
round.
Just throwing that out there.
Jay,
Now,
you better-
now, Jay, you got to
That's
do a
not
horse
funny.
noise.
you don't have to do a horse.
Do the horse.
That's only for horse. That's only the loser of horse has to do horse. But
Okay.
every time we play a different game, we try to get the loser to do the horse noise. And sometimes they're not paying attention and they'll do it anyways. Congratulations, JL. Good job. I think we had some decent guesses with that one too.
Wait, I love how
75.
you were like, we try to do this to other people, but I'm pretty sure you're the only one that.
I'm the only one you guys have tried to do it to. I was trying to play it off. And I'm the only one who's almost fallen for it as well. Sean said 79%. Swamp said 69%. Pretty freaking close. Matt said 83%. By the way, this is my cousin for everyone who didn't know. Anyone with the Tui last name coming in here.
God, I was worried for a second there.
I know.
Wee.
I just wanted to let everyone know
Hey.
it's the family sticking together on the live stream. Swamp said I stuck with 69 this time. Yep, and it
Hell
paid
yeah.
off. You had a great guess that
All
time. It
about
would have been a
69.
better guess last time too. Guys, I know we already ran over. Jay, I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're a
Good.
real busy
I had
man.
nowhere to go, so this is my home now. This one room. So
Oh, yay.
Sean said, yeah, force Drew Brees to order food right between 3 and 4.
Exactly.
His little
Just
messages.
show
Just
up.
put Pictures of
Show up.
subs as he's driving.
Excuse
driving
me,
home.
I have your Jimmy John's. I did not order. I'm pretty sure you ordered Jimmy John's.
by the way, you want to watch a
Just
show
take
with
it.
me?
Just look, I'm filming you, by the way.
Have you heard of YouTube?
We'll tweet out like special guest Drew Brees, and he's just gonna look. He's gonna look shocked that he's on our stream. He's gonna be like, "What's going on?"
Thanks for agreeing to come on our show, Drew.
Oh,
Tell
that
the
would
people
be
where they
awesome.
can find you.
Not at my house. Jay, I want everyone here who is not following Jay already on Twitter, go follow him at
Do it.
GMNJ. He's always putting out awesome content, whether it's his streams, his articles, his podcast. You don't want to miss out. And it's not
Don't
just
you-
Carolina
you got,
Hurricane.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say
go
you
ahead.
got like a nice slate of guests coming up on your podcast.
We
I don't know if
do.
you're ready to release that, but
Not yet. One guy, that guy, not Grogu, but JL is going to be on with us in a few weeks. And we've got some others as well that we will be announcing this afternoon. Actually,
Grogu.
Dan and I were working.
they're
on
not as big as me, but
No,
they're like I don't know,
maybe
10
one
times
day.
the
They're
size,
looking
so.
up to it. So.
They're trying. They're trying.
They're on a diet. But maybe- I'm sorry, Trey. If you would have said that about me, I would have been really sad. I don't mean it. I'm
So
just
sad
poking
right
fun. But yeah, go follow Jay. He deserves it. Probably
Thanks
more
for
than
having
any
me,
of
guys.
us. But as well, if you guys want to follow us, you can find each of us, Jail at FYF John Luke, Josh at
I'm not hard to
FYF
find.
Josh, and Simon at FYF Simon. And you can find Front Yard Fantasy at Front Yard FYF. Jay, besides Twitter, anywhere else these guys can go to find you that you want to direct them towards?
Just the podcast site at Pod with Upside. Pod with Upside is the Twitter account for the podcast with my guy Eagle Dan. And
There we go.
there we go.
Awesome. Well,
And
thank you so much, Jay. I
Can they
appreciate-
also find you
Appreciate you
on
guys.
Trading Makes Fantasy Fun? Yeah, that's
Nice
all I wanted
one,
to say.
Josh.
A new
That's all I wanted to
platform?
say.
Josh.
Yeah, new platform I'm creating. You'll be on there, Jay. Trading Makes Fantasy Fun.
There we
Check it
go.
out.
Ready to
We'll
make
see.
fantasy fun with Josh, Jeff, Terry, Jerry, Gary.
All the
Jerry.
J's.
Gary.
Jabroni and
Swamp.
Vagiman. We will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Love you guys.
Adios.